Unit 22 Inevitability of Victory of Socialism. This lesson is about the inevitability of victory of socialism clarified by the Juche idea. Chairman Kim Jong-il said, "For its scientific accuracy and truth, socialism is sure to be victorious." Socialism is the popular masses' aspiration and will. Switching the society based on individualism over to the one based on collectivism is an inevitable requirement for development of human society. It is law of historical development that the new wins and the old ruins. Accordingly, socialism is sure to be victorious. Socialism is aspiration and will of the popular masses, the subject of history. Socialism is aspiration of the masses. The popular masses, the subject of history, have struggled for a long period to build a society free from exploitation and oppression, the society where they lead genuine life as masters of state and society. Such aspiration and desire of the popular masses can be realized only in socialist society. The popular masses, whose intrinsic nature is independence, choose and aspire for socialism for themselves. As independent nature of the popular masses, the subject of history, can never be changed, so the popular masses' aspiration for socialism cannot be changed. Socialism is will of the popular masses. No force can break the popular masses' will to realize socialism, as it reflects the independent desire of social being and lawful requirement for historical development. The more the era and history advances, the higher the popular masses' consciousness of independence raises, and the more the imperialists intensify their moves of domination, the firmer the popular masses' will to surely realize socialism becomes. Reality proves that socialism is sure to be victorious, as it is invariable aspiration and will of the popular masses. It is an inevitable requirement for development of human society that the society based on individualism is switched over to the one based on collectivism. The popular masses' independence cannot be realized in the hostile class society based on individualism. Society based on private ownership and its product, individualism inevitably divides society into hostile classes, brings class antagonism and social inequality, and is accompanied by exploitation and oppression of a handful of ruling class of the masses. Individualism results in all sorts of subordination and inequality, antagonism and conflict, infringes upon man's independence and hinders sound development of society. In particular, capitalist society turns individualism into unlimited greed of a handful of capitalists and makes antagonism of the society based on individualism reach to the extreme. Hostile class society was replaced in the course of the masses' vigorous struggle to realize independence. However, replacement of hostile class society brought about change only in the form of oppressing the masses' independence, and the masses were not liberated from social and political subordination. It is because every hostile class society was based on individualism. History tells that the popular masses' independence cannot be realized in the society based on individualism. Popular masses' independence can be realized only in the society based on collectivism. Man can exist and develop only when he forms a social collective and makes activities. Man can harness nature, transform society, and realize his independent desire only through collective cooperation among members of society. Man considers collectivism as his intrinsic desire. Collectivism realizes freedom and equality, cooperation and unity, thoroughly champions man's independence, and dynamically promotes social development. Socialist society is a society based on collectivism, the intrinsic desire of man, the society that realizes full independence of the popular masses. It is the historical review of development of human society that the one based on individualism must be switched over to the society based on collectivism, that is socialism, in order to realize the independence of the popular masses. It is law of historical development that the new wins and the old ruins. Development process of human history is the process of realizing independence of the popular masses, the subject of history. The new in the historical development contributes to the realization of the independence of the masses, the subject of history and motive forces of social development, but the old disturbs the realization of the masses' independence. Socialism is the new as it serves as an ideal and a reactionary banner of the popular masses' struggle for independence and capitalism. The exploited society is the old. Victory of the new is always accompanied by the struggle against the old. One may encounter temporary difficulties in the course of covering untrodden paths toward socialism and suffer temporarily from turns and twists because imperialists and reactionaries continue their moves of hindrance. However, the trend of history cannot be changed, and no force on earth can check the people's cause of socialism, no matter how desperately the reactionaries of history may move. The course of human society, that slave-owning society, was developed into feudal society into capitalist society, and capitalist society into socialist society, tells that the progressive forces win victory and the old and corrupted reactionary forces fall into decay and ruin in the course of ceaseless struggle between the conservative forces who intend to keep the old society and the progressive forces who want to build a new one. It is law of historical development that the new and advanced socialism wins and the old and reactionary exploiter society ruins. Thank you so much. Next lesson is on the strategic target for the building of socialism and communism.